Welcome back to the Aussie Prepper channel and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to expand a little bit on my last video that I uploaded, which was, is self-defense legal in Australia? Now that video had a great response. It's got hundreds of comments, and I had a few comments saying that you can carry pepper spray in Western Australia for self-defense. So what I've done, I've decided to do a whole video about pepper spray in Australia and also concentrating on the laws in Western Australia. So let's see if it is actually practical and legal to carry pepper spray. So let's start with New South Wales and we'll work our way through all the states till we get to Western Australia to see what the legalities of pepper spray in each state are. I don't want to keep saying pepper spray because most agencies call it OC spray. So from now on in this video we will be calling it OC spray, which is pepper spray. It's the same thing. So let's start off with New South Wales. In New South Wales, OC spray is a prohibited weapon and no person other than police and government agents are allowed to carry pepper spray. It is illegal, you will be charged, it will be taken off you. In Queensland, it is considered a prohibited weapon. So no, you cannot own pepper spray, you cannot carry pepper spray for self-defense or any other reason for that matter. In Victoria, it is also illegal to carry or own or use pepper spray, and you cannot use it for self-defense or any other reason. In Tasmania, it is labelled as a dangerous article and you are not allowed to carry it for self-defense. South Australia also labels OC spray as a dangerous article and it is prohibited and illegal to use or carry. In the Northern Territory, it is considered a prohibited weapon and no, you're not allowed to use it for self-defense or carry it. In the ACT, the Australian Capital Territory, it is also considered a prohibited weapon and you are not allowed to own it, carry it or use it. Now in Western Australia, which is the only state that labels it differently, and theirs labelled as a controlled weapon, which means that you can carry it if you have a lawful excuse to do so. But this is where it gets very complicated and very confusing. Now you gotta have reasonable grounds to carry the OC spray, and this is where the problems start. It gets very complicated, confusing, and it will leave you open to criminal charges if you don't get this 100% right. And it is up to the discretion of the court. So let's read the exact wording as it is written, and then we will discuss where the problems lie. Now I've got the wording up on my phone just so I'll get it 100% right. So the lawful excuse for having pepper spray is if it is carried or possessed by a person for the purpose of being used in lawful defense in circumstances that the person has reasonable grounds to apprehend may arise. And yes, that is the actual wording. I didn't get that wrong. That is how it is written in the legislation. Now, what does that actually mean? Now, demonstrating that you have reasonable grounds is where the problem starts. Now, there's been Supreme Court cases about this in Western Australia, and one of the Supreme Court judges said the following, and again, I will read this to you so we get it right. If you were a woman walking home alone at night after work, you may, it doesn't say you can, it says you may, well have reasonable grounds for carrying pepper spray. So you may have reasonable grounds if you are a woman walking home alone in the dark at night. That is not very definite, is it? And the Supreme Court judge continues. A regular person in broad daylight who's never had any history of assault or that type of thing happening to them would have no reason or need to carry pepper spray. So you're not really allowed to carry pepper spray, are you? Unless you've got a real need to carry it. You can't just carry it around with you just in case, by the sound of that. And this is coming from a Supreme Court judge in Western Australia. So that means if you're in the situation Where there's a need to have it, then you're allowed to have it, but you can't just carry it around just in case. So that sort of defeats the purpose of the whole thing, doesn't it? Because the problem is, if you end up using capsicum spray for self-defense, the only way you're going to find out whether or not what you did was reasonable is by going to court. So the decision on the legitimate use of your capsicum spray will be made in court. So everything's up in the air. You're really just taking a chance of using it and then fight it out in court later, whether you were allowed to do it or not. Now, I'm not sure what the rules are if you're carrying pepper spray that you haven't actually used and you get stopped by police and you've got it in your possession. I really don't know what happens. I'm not up on all the Western Australia laws in detail. I mean, no one is up on all the laws. We learn every day. And I've only started looking into this because of the comments that some people have left on my previous video. So if you live in Western Australia, leave some comments down below. Let me know what the go is if you do get stopped by police with capsicum spray on your person or in your car. Do you have to let police know that you're carrying capsicum spray on you? And also, if you actually do carry it, and if you have used it, I would be interested to hear those stories down below in the comment section. We're all here to learn, and I'm happy to learn new things every single day. I'm hoping to learn at least one thing every day. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favour, give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more videos from Aussie Prepper. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.